Next, we're going to learn how to do trees. But before we start, we'd like to take a look of the kit, the material kit. First of all, let's take a look of the brushes. These brushes will be included in the student pack. There are 5 of them. You can get more if you need. Basically, you need a soft brush for wash and a stiff brush for lining, a visual brush for lining, and a small detail brush, red whisker brush for detail and fine lining, and this large whisker brush for landscape painting trees or landscape or rocks. The visual or wolf hair brush, the large bamboo, we call it wolf hair brush. You can use for lining and also some texture, shading, and washes if you like, color wash. Okay, you can get more in the future, like bigger, softer brushes in different sizes, or more detailed brush, and a professional specialty brush for landscape. This is a master shoe brush my brush making friend made according to my request to dot the rounded dots. This is also good for shading. So basically we're going to use this for beginning, and we also need a bottle of Sumi ink, which is provided, and a felt pad made of wool, and a box of Chinese painting colors, Marie's Chinese painting colors. These colors are different from Western watercolor, so it is recommended that you use this Chinese color, because the Western watercolor will turn to bleed when you re-wet them or wet mount them. And Chinese color also blend well with ink. And you may also find this useful as a willow charcoal. You can use for outline, sketch the draft on your painting to do composition. And you need any water container or glass, but you don't need a whole glass of water, just about inch of water. You also need some different size saucers or dish in white ceramic. No colors would be preferred. So this can be found in your kitchen, most likely, and you can also use professional flower-shaped palette. Here's the paper we're going to use. It's a kind of rice paper. The brand name is Water Start. This is very good quality paper. We have one here. You can see through the design to trace the handout if you use that, and then you can paint with a brush. So I use charcoal to trace the design sometimes. So this is good. And we have different thickness. This is the thin one, so it's more translucent, very fine paper. And you also need some paper towel or facial tissue. They can be used to dry brush, and I'll show you how to do that during the painting process. And the tissue without texture is preferred as a blotting paper to to absorb excessive moisture to stop the stroke from bleeding sometimes.